All right, we're about to start. We're about to start. I'll just wait for more people to join the live. Then we are going to start. We are going to start shortly. I'll just wait for more people to join. Then we're gonna start. I'll be taking some trades today, and as usual, I've made some money trading today. I've made some money trading today. Let me show you. Let me show you. You can see it here. My God, I've taken 805 trades. That's a lot. That's a lot of trades. Okay, we're about to start. Just hold on. About to start. And I know it's going to be a profitable session, right? W's profitable session in the charts. There will be 5,000 naira giveaway for just one person this night. There will be 5,000 naira giveaway. We're going to give someone 5,000 naira. But we have to trade first. We have to make money first. All right. All right. So let me show you what I've done today. The trades for today. Uh, as you would have noticed, I'm only profitable 50% of the time, which is not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. And I've made $42 profit today. Remember, the goal is to make $20 per day. I've done $42, which is quite decent. So let's start trading now. And along the line, I'll be sharing some development with you guys. I'll be telling you some things people don't get to tell you about trading. It's only me that would lay it bare for you, tell you as it is. Right? People think trading is easy, but trust me, trading is not easy. It's a very, very, very expensive hobby. Very, very expensive hobby. It's a business that can turn you into a millionaire overnight and can also turn you into a poor person overnight. Right? So if you're on this live, let me know where you are watching for. Just type it in the comment section. Where are you watching this live from? Okay. So I will start analyzing the charts and let's see where the opportunity are. By the way, you already know I trade the 5 minutes time frame. You can see this M5. You can always switch between the time frames here. So this means 5 minutes, this means 5 seconds. Anyway, anytime you see S, it means seconds. So this 30 seconds, this is 1 minute, 2 minutes. Then if you see H, H means hour. So 1 hour, 4 hours, then this is the daily time frame. So I always like to analyze on the 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame, right? So let's start. Let's get started. And I already told you my money management rule. So I always start with just $1. $1, then I take a calculated risk by using what people would call a martingale system of trading. I don't see it as martingale because it is structured for me. It is structured for me. If I take the first trade and I lose it, then the next trade amount will be $2 for me. Guys, look at my balance, 2,800, and I'm taking $1 trade. That is to tell you that, okay, I am not over leveraging. $1 is 0.0001% of $2,800, right? But because I always stack the trades up anytime I lose, right? I've been profitable. So the first trade, and I will explain. I'm going to go for a call option. I've gone for the call option. I've gone for the call option. See, guys, if you've been following, I think this is my third day now of doing this live. By the way, like this video. Please like this video. Like this video wherever you are watching from. Make sure you press the like button. Just keep liking the video so that more people can see this video and we make money. Okay, not to distract myself from the thought process, you can see that we are clearly in an uptrend, right? It's very clear you are in an uptrend. You see price make a series of higher highs, higher lows. This high is higher than this high, and this low is higher than this low. So you can see series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Now, what is currently happening on this chart? You see that price has started ranging. Can you see it's no longer trending as it was before? All the way from here to here, you can see this large trend, but price got here and it started ranging, started consolidating. But the reason I went for the call option, meaning I'm buying the AUD card for just 5 minutes, is because of the formation of this candlestick pattern. Go and watch the video I did yesterday. I showed you this particular candlestick, and by the way, this candlestick is in my book. If you see it in an uptrend, the trend is up. If you see it in an uptrend, it is simply telling you that the next 1 or 2 candles would go up. Meaning this current candle that is forming, you can see it's going up and down. But at the end of 5 minutes, by the way, we have 2 minutes 52 seconds left. This candle will likely close as a green candle. And if price closes as a green candle, it means I would have won the trade. I would win the trade. That is exactly what it means. Now, does this happen 100% of the time? No. But it happens 70% of the time. And by the way, you can go and back test this thing I'm telling you. Can you see the same pattern here? Candlestick traders will call this a hammer. A hammer in an uptrend is telling you that, oh, the bulls are the buyers in the market. They are still in control of the market. They are still going to drive price of whatever asset you are trading up. That is what it means. Okay, someone is asking me the app I'm using. Okay, so I'm using Pocket Option. You can see it here. I'm using Pocket Option. The reason why I decided to stick with Pocket Option is because they offer very huge payouts. Let me look at the assets. You see a lot of 92%, like you can see 92%. But most of these other brokers, their payout is quite lower than that of Pocket Option. So I feel comfortable trading with Pocket Option because they offer, high payout. Not only that, another reason why I trade with Pocket Option is because you have various means of depositing money into the platform. When I wanted to fund my account, I did not even need to buy crypto or buy dollar. I just funded my account with with my naira, right? And they debited the naira from my account and they converted it to dollar for me. And uh, I've made more than $700, but I've withdrawn some money. When I tried withdrawing, they paid me in naira also, so everything is sorted. Unlike if I was trading with, if I was using crypto, right? I could have issues with merchants on Bybit or whatever platform you are using. So they've solved that problem for me, really. So that's why I like Pocket Option. So this trade is not going according to plan, but there's nothing to worry. There's nothing to worry. If you remember, I started trading with 2890. You will see that at the end of this session, which will run for like an hour, I would have made money. I would still go for a buy, anyways. That's because, like I told you earlier, if you see this candle, have I gone for buy 2 times? Okay. Yes, you can always monitor your trade here. If you see this candlestick, this one, not this one, it shows that the next 1 or 2 candles is going to close green. Now, the one that formed after this one closed red, which is, it happens. Price does not move in a straight line, it moves in waves. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. So this might be a trap for you to think that price is going down. And that is exactly why on the next trade I went for the call option again, because my bias, my sentiment is that price is still going to go up. Now, if after this next candle, this current candle for me closes red, then it has violated my entry criteria, my strategy. It has violated my strategy. So what I simply do in that case is, I switch to another chart. I look for other opportunities. And by the way, I explained something earlier. If you paid attention, I said price is already ranging. See, we were in an uptrend. We are still in an uptrend, but price is starting to consolidate here. Let me mark it out. So price is starting to consolidate here. Look at this box. Price is starting to consolidate here, right? So anything could happen if market is ranging, if market is moving in a range, anything could happen. It could either swing to the upside or downside. But because I saw this green candle on the 5 minutes, that is why I went for the call option. So if this turns out to be a losing trade, meaning if we get to see another red candle, then it simply means that, okay, the trend is about to turn. So I would just abandon this chart and look for other trading opportunities. So we have 2 minutes 31 seconds to expiration, and currently the trade is still a loss. So what happens? This is how I manage my trade. If the next trade turns into a loss again, that means I would have lost $3. $3. Now, what I do is I change the next rate to $5, right? For me to blow this account, no, not really blow my account, for me to lose 2,200, which was my initial capital. I started trading with 2,200. Then I must have lost 9 consecutive trades. Now, if I lose this one, that means I've lost 2, meaning I still have 7 trades left. If I win any of the 7 trades, I would have recovered all the losses I made and I would have made something extra. Do you get what I'm saying? I would have made something extra. And that is why if I show you my daily profit, there has never been a day I made a loss. There has never been a day I made a loss. Yesterday, I think we did $56 yesterday. Last 7 days we did $362. Today we've done $40. And you know the beautiful thing about this strategy I'm using, I I don't have to be profitable all the time. Today alone, I'm only profitable 50% of the time, 49% currently. I only need to be profitable 20% of the time, meaning my win rate has to be minimum of 20%. I will still make money. However, there's a caveat. There's a big caveat. I must not lose 9 trades in a row. You know that is very key to this strategy. If I don't lose 9 trades in a row, then I'm good. So we have 20 seconds left. Price is just moving, dancing around my entry. Will it be a loss? Will it be a win? It's too early to call. Anything could happen at this point. 5 seconds. 3. Okay, that's another loss. That means we've had 2 losses. 2 losses in a row. So I will leave this chart because price is consolidating. I don't have a clear reading of this chart. So I'll just keep. Can you see this chart also? It's consolidated. I can't really see anything happening here. Let's just keep switching. Just keep switching. Oh, okay. There's something here, but I need price to come here, to come down a little bit. Then I'm going to go for a call option. I'll be using $5 on this trade. The reason why I'm looking to go for a call option, or some people will say go long. Okay, buy. Okay, so I've bought it for $5. And the reason why I'm going for a call option is because it appears price is starting to, the general trend is down. You can see it. It's down. It's down. But price is starting to, go back up. Now, let me show you what could work against me. I'm going to draw this line. Okay. This line, this one right here. Yes. This served as a support earlier. This, you can see it, that price came here. This line offered a support to price. Same thing here. Then the support was broken by this candle, right? Then price is starting to test this support again. But this last candle, this last green candle, let me show you this one, this particular one, broke that support. So price could potentially still go up. Price could potentially still go up, right? So if this current candle even closes red but does not engulf, meaning the size of the candle is not bigger than this last green candle, I might go for another call option for $11. So I've done $1, I've done $2, I've done $5, meaning I would have lost 3 trades. That means I still have 6 lives more, right? So that's how I keep doing it. So the maximum streak of losses I've ever had is 6 losing trades in a row. And as you can see, I've taken lots of trades, a lot of trade. You can see 809 trades, and the maximum losing trades I've ever had, like consecutively, is 6 trades in a row. Six trades in a row, and that happened just one time. So most times, maybe on the 4th or 5th trade, I always make my money back. You remember we started with 2891. If I win any trade, if I win just one trade, you will see that my balance will be higher than 2891. So that's basically how Mantigain works. You recover your loss by doubling on your position. But remember, when I started trading, I didn't start with even $5. I didn't even start with $20. I started with $1. And whenever I now recover my loss, right, I reset. I go back to using $1. That's how I've been staying afloat. That's why I have taken 800 trades and I've not blown these accounts. Instead, I've made over $700, right? It's because I keep strictly to the money management principle. See, let me tell you the mistake people make. Once they start having series of winning trades, and by the way, the same way you saw that I've lost maybe 2 trades. Okay, I've lost 3 trades now. No, I've lost 2 trades, right? I've also won like 9 trades consecutively. I've won 10 trades consecutively. You get me? So don't get cocky. Don't feel because okay, I'm starting to have winning streak that you're on top of the world. Okay, so I think I'm going to win this trade. We have 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. So I'm going to go back to $1 and I'm still going to enter for a call option. But WGBP, okay, it's BHD. WBHDCNY in the chart. BHDCNY, you can see that my balance increased a little bit to 2893, but because I've entered another trade, it took that $1 out. So we'll start again. So the reason why I entered for another call option for 5 minutes, my trade runs for just 5 minutes, right? It's because it's looking like this trend. It was a downtrend initially, but you can see that the bulls they've started taking over this chart. So I expect that they will come to at least this level. And why this level? It's very simple. You can see that price rejected from this level earlier. You can see it bounced from this level. The bulls were trying to break this level. Price went all the way down to this level, right? So price could get here again and test this last resistance. You get, so price would potentially still keep going up to this level. Now what you should know is this current candle that is forming might even still be a red candle. It could close red, then go print another green candle, another green candle, another green candle till it gets here. That's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, I have a question for you guys. And maybe the answer to the question is what would make me give you the 5,000 naira. So the question is, if you were to be given an option, right, to earn $100 a day for the rest of your life, for the next 30 years, 50 years, right? Or if you are to be given $1 million today, which one would you rather prefer? For you to earn $100 for 50 years, or for you to earn $1 million just for today? Drop your answer in the comment section. Maybe would give someone, and I'll ask some questions later. Well, let me know which one would you rather prefer. So we are still in the trade. The trade is running. It's running. You can always monitor your trade from here. You just have to click on trades, so you will see if you are making a loss, you won't see anything green here. So the trade is a $1 trade, right? 92% payout, meaning you are only going to make 92 cents if in the next 1 minute 33 seconds the trade closes above your entry point. Now you can see that it's starting to go against me, but anything can still happen. We still have 1 minute left, so let's watch. The most beautiful thing you can ever do to yourself if you are trading is to remain calm. Just remain calm. Okay, it didn't get to that resistance level. It didn't touch it before It started going down. It didn't touch it. It didn't touch it. So let's see. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is set the next trade amount to $2 because this might likely be a loss. And you can see, you know the way price work. You could be profitable for 4 minutes out of 5 minutes, and all of a sudden the price will just turn against you. All of a sudden it happens. So I'm going to go for a sell option next, and I'll tell you why. So it has finished. I've entered the trade. Okay, I would have loved it if price came all the way here. You know, I showed you this area of resistance earlier before turning red. I would have loved it, but it almost got there and the sellers came in. They came in, right? Meaning this area, let me map the area out. So if you want to draw support and resistance, you don't just draw a line and call it a resistance line or a support line. You need to draw an area. So you can use this tool, rectangle tool. So this might be acting as area of resistance. This might be acting as an area of resistance. What could happen alternatively is for price to go and retest this area of resistance, right? But I went for the put option because of this huge red candle. You can see that when price got to this area, the same thing happened. There's another huge red candle that formed. Look at it here also. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3. Red candle, red candle. This current one too could print as a red candle. So following the overall trend, you can see that the trend is down. So I don't really like to draw lines on my charts, but because I'm explaining, maybe I will have to do that. So this is what the trend looks like. This is what the trend looks like. You can see it, I'm drawing it out. So I'll copy by clicking this button again. This is what the trend looks like. What the trend looks like currently. So let's see. Maybe something like this. Something like this is better. So price might keep trading in that trend. Okay. If price gets here again around this level, it could start going up again. So okay, I'm starting to see your comments. If you were to be giving $100 every day for the next 50 years, or $1 million today, which one would you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section of this video. Okay, so let's watch. If this candle closes green, I'm going to go for a call option. If this candlestick closes green, I'm going to go for a call option because price is coming back to test. This was just an initial, I don't know what to call it. If I see another green candle, especially if it gives me something like this hammer, then I'm going to go for another call option because I would assume price will come and it will get here. It will at least get here. So let's see. We have just 1 minute left. You can see how close. Price is just moving around my entry. So the win could be a how will I call it? It could be a close win or a close loss. So anything could happen. In the next 20 minutes, you could just see price print a very big red candle. In the next 20 seconds, rather, in the next 20 seconds, you could see the move. It could be bold either to the upside or to the downside. So let's see now, 20 seconds. You can see price just dancing around my entry. 7 seconds. That's a close one. I lost it. So I'm going to go for another call for $5. And if I lose this one, that means price is just messing with my head. What do? You already know the drill. I'll just go to another chart and the trade amount will be $11. So what could happen is that you see this current candle printing now could give you a very big green candle that would come and touch this level. It will give you a big green candle. So we have 4 minutes to expiration now. If I don't win this trade, that means taking this trade alone, taking this trading on this chart, I've lost how many trades? 3 trades. If I don't win this current trade. So what most traders do is they are always attached to a particular trade setup. The way I'm saying, okay, I expect price to come back and get here, right? Yeah, most traders, they get emotionally attached to a chart, and the chart will just keep playing, messing with you. So what I usually do, once I take 3 trades on a particular chart and I don't win, I just move to the next chart. There would always be something to compensate you. So I would move to the next chart. It simply means that price might actually start ranging. It might start ranging. Okay, so don't be too fixated on one chart. Don't be too fixated. So we have 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes to expiration. Anything can happen. My bias is that, okay, price retested this level once. It is still coming back. It will still go up to come and test this level. That is my bias. Bias as in BIES. That is my sentiment. Okay. So would wait. Let's see. We have 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. See this candle. Remember, I said something that it could be a very huge green candle that will just come all the way up here. One thing you need to know how to do is to understand market structure. I said something. I said this price, this red candle did not touch the exact point I would have expected it to touch, which is, let me remove this, which is this level. You can see this red candle did not touch here. It almost did. It did not. So I went for a sell option here because I thought that, okay, maybe price is starting to go down, like it did here. You can see, you just look at what has happened in the past and make a decision based on that. So I thought, okay, price is coming to repeat the same thing, right? But immediately I saw this green candle. I said, no, the buyers, the bulls are the buyers. They are still very much in this market. They are still trying to go back and go and test this level that they did not touch. And that was why I went for a call option, right? So you would have noticed that since I started this trade, my losses have been more than my wins, but like I told you earlier, you will see that at the end of this session, uh, I would have made more money, right? And that's because of my money management principle. That is why. That is why. So I have 45 seconds to expiry. Let's see. Let's see. But this should be a winning trade. It should be a winning trade. BHDCNY. BHDCNY should be a winning trade. Okay. We have 18 seconds left. Now nothing can happen again. Price cannot in 10 seconds come and close red. It can try, but it won't happen. So I go back again, change my trade amount to $1, and yes, I'm going for another call option. I want that trade. You can see, I want that trade. I want this last trade. You can see I've just won 2 trades out of, I think, 6 trades. But remember, I told you something, that trading, my own style of trading, I only need to be right 20% of the time to be profitable. I only need to be right 20%, not necessarily 50%. I'm usually right 50% of the time, but I need to be right just 20% to make money. So the reason I went for another call option, price has still not gotten to this level. Let me draw the area. It hasn't gotten there. It's still driving there. It is driving. It is driving there. It hasn't touched this level. It hasn't touched this level. So, as price has not touched this level, right? I still think the bulls, the uh bullish trend will still continue to this level. However, I will leave this chart if I see another red candle, that because that would mean that price is starting to consolidate around this level. And I don't want to be caught up in a consolidation in a range or consolidation. I don't want to be caught up in a consolidation. So I still expect the buyers to still go all the way to this place, this level. But if it does not happen with this next candle, right, I would analyze on another chart. So let's see, anything can happen. We have 3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes left, and if I'm to see how much we've made today, okay, just come here. My average win rate is just 52%, which is not bad. And today alone, my average win rate has been 48%. And no, I've made more than $40. I think this thing it has not captured my last win. Once it does, you see that I should have made like maybe $44 or $45 by now. But it's fine. Let's keep watching. You can always, like I said, come here, see how your trade is doing. What some other people do is, go to the lower time frame, maybe the 1 minute, and start seeing what is happening. I can see what is happening here. So I love this. I love the formation of this green candle. I love the formation of this green candle. It's still telling me that, oh, there's hope. There's hope that, okay, price can still go up. So I think we have 2 minutes left. Yeah, 2 minutes. So let's see. What I don't like doing whenever I'm trading is start putting up indicators, drawing a lot of lines. That does not really make you a good trader, if you ask me. It doesn't mean that because you know how to draw indicator that you are a good trader. No, it doesn't mean. You need to understand market structure, price action, how to conduct multiple time frame analysis, right? I mean, you are good if you know how to do all of those things. So we have about 1 minute left. So this is looking like a losing trade. It's fine. It's just $1. Remember the drill. I'll just go increase my next trade size to $2. But we have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. So anything can happen. Anything can happen in 1 minute. We have 45 seconds. Your win rate does not need to be much for you to be profitable using this strategy. We just 20% win rate, you are good. So 30 seconds left. It's looking like a close win or a close loss. It's fine. But I won't do anything on this chart if it ends up as a losing trade, which it looks like it's going to be a losing trade. It's fine. It's fine. 5 seconds. Can you see how close that was? But nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. I'll just analyze another chart. How much did I lose? Okay, $1. So the next trade is $2. So just keep flipping through the charts. You need to remain calm whenever you are trading. So what is happening here? Uptrend, but I'm going to go for a sell signal here, a sell option. And the reason why I went for a sell option is because of the formation of these two candlestick patterns. See, I quite agree with you that okay, the market is in an uptrend. It's fine. And it is not good to trade against the trend, right? But you see these two candlesticks, this and this, is showing me that the bullish momentum, right, has calmed. Like, can you see they are struggling? It has become weaker. And that is why I went for the sell option. Now, if I see a big green candle form, this current candle, if it turns out to be a green candle, then it shows that, oh, the buyers have taken control over the market again. And what do? Then I follow the trend. I'll just follow the trend. These two candlesticks is telling me not to follow the trend. It's telling me that, oh, I think the bulls are not taking control of this market. The bears want to enter. The formation of these two candlesticks, right? But if this one now forms as a green candle, a big green candle, then I'll just keep following the trend up. That means this trend is still going to continue. It will still keep going up. So 3 minutes. Let's see. So what I'm doing might appear like I'm gambling, but trust me, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. I would have blown my account if I've taken 800 trades and I've not blown my account. Then that should tell you that okay, maybe he knows what he's doing, and he's always profitable 50% of the time. So this current section that you are watching, maybe I think I'll be profitable just maybe 20% of the time. Is 20%, but overall I'll be profitable 50% of the time. So like I said, the same way I'm having losing streaks to get to a particular session, I'll just be having winning trades. I can have like 7 winning trades. So don't be fooled by the losses. Don't be fooled by the losses. So let's see how this chart is. Okay, I think the bulls are back in the market. Yes, price is starting to go up, but anything can still happen. I told you anything can happen in the last 30 seconds of trading. Anything. This thing that is looking like, oh, it's looking like I'm going to lose this trade, I might still end up winning this trade. But I want, if at all the bulls are going to come into the market, I want a solid green candle. I don't want something this tiny. I want a solid green candle, and then I would follow the bears, the bulls. I'll follow them up. So let's see. We have 1 minute now. So I'm preparing to enter for $5. You see, that's how I keep doing it. $1, I lose $1, $2, $5. If I win any of the trade, if I win this one, I would have recovered my earlier loss. As I'm using $5, if I win this next $5, I would have recovered the two losses. If I lose the $5, I increase it to $11, I would have recovered everything I lost if I'm right on the trade. Okay, so it's all good. There are some days that the market will frustrate. Like it is frustrating me now. You can see it is frustrating me, but I'm cool because I'm not over leveraged. I'm not using so much leverage. Okay, we have 15 seconds left. Anything can happen right now. 10 seconds. Anything can happen. I don't like this green candle. I wish it was. But I'm going to go for a call option, another call option. But I don't like. I wish this green candle was bigger than this. Yes, that would have told me that, okay, the market is ready to go back up. But this is not so big, so it's neither here or there. It could be a losing trade. But I go again for $11 if that's a losing trade. You can see that my balance is lower than what I started with, but if I win this current trade, then I'll recover everything. Same thing if I do $11 trade and I win, I'll recover everything. That's basically how the strategy works. The 5,000 naira giveaway still stand. Someone will be going with 5,000 naira. I always want to say $5,000, but we'll get there. We'll get to $5,000. So let's watch. My win rate has been poor since I started this live. Let's see, I've not really won so much trades, but I've not lost so much money either. And if I win any of the next trade, as long as the losses, I don't have 9 consecutive losses, I will make all the losses I've recorded. I would regain all the losses rather. I'll make my money back. So let's watch. The bulls and the bears, they are fighting. They are fighting on this level. Let me see. They are fighting. Who is going to win the battle? The bears want to take the price down. The bulls want to take the price up. So market is currently ranging here. So if I have a break of structure to the upside, meaning this green candle you are seeing here, if it breaks this line, then I might go for another call option. But anything can still happen. It's good. This thing will still turn into a losing trade. So you need to don't get your hope high at all. You need to wait for market to do what it wants to do. And by the way, the market is always right. You would always be trying to anticipate movement. You always be trying to predict what is going to happen, right? But the market is always right. The market would always be right, and traders would always be wrong, right? Because your loss would be someone else's win. That's how it is. So someone would always make money and someone would always lose money. Like now I've lost, I think, 70% of the time since I started this section, but it's fine. No panic at all. How many minutes left? Okay, about 2 minutes. If this turns into a green candle, this current candle, then it is going to be a winning trade. It is most definitely going to be a winning. Yes, almost. Can you see it's breaking that structure? See, when did that happen? Last 1 minute. last 1 minute, that is when it broke this level. So we have 1 minute left. Let's see what price is going to do. But this should be a winning trade. Okay, we entered here. I need price to close above here for me. Oh, what is oh my god. Yeah, what is happening? What? Anything can happen. It's the market. Anything can happen. Can you see what happened? Last 20 seconds and I'm about to lose this trade. But price need to it will be a winning trade. It will be a winning trade. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's a winning trade. So let's see price action. What's price action? So I will return to $1. You know the drill by now, right? So let's look at the charts. Okay. Price did not break this level. I wish price broke this level. Let me change it to another chart. Okay, what's happening here? Okay. Guys, you want to avoid this kind of charts. You can see price just moving in a range. So sometimes the chart could be so choppy, it could be consolidating. Can you see the chart? Can you see the trade of earlier? Price is just consolidating around this level. So we'll keep checking where are the opportunities. Keep going. But I always like to trade a chart that's uptrend. Nice uptrend. Nice uptrend. So I'm going to set an alarm here. Then if price gets to my level, I'm going to go for a call option because the trend is up. I'll just follow the bulls to take the market up. Okay. Let's see what is happening here. Uptrend here. Okay. Set alarm here too. I'll set alarm there. Let's see. Okay. I think I've been here now. Let's see. Can you see NGN? That's Nigerian Naira. Don't be emotionally attached to any peer. Okay, so we'll still give someone 5,000. I've not forgotten that. I have not forgotten that. We'll give someone 5,000 Naira. Rest assured. Let's take this risk. Okay, so let me tell you why I went for the call option, and this chart is going to expire in the next 2 minutes. You can see that the trend is still up. This trend, can you see this mini trend? It's up, but then this green candle shows you that okay, maybe the BS wants to come in, but this green candle is followed by a hammer. I just like trading hammer. Can you see hammer here? Can you see that? That's what you are seeing here. Can you see it? Let me show you again. Can you see it here? You can see that the next candle was a green candle. Can you see it here? The next candle was a green candle. Can you see it here? The next candle was a green candle. So it might not work every time. As you can see now, it's not even working in my favor, but you just have to follow the pattern. If I've taken it here, you'd have clapped for me that, oh, this guy is a genius, he's right. If I've taken it here, you'd have clapped for me that this guy is a genius, he's right, he knows what he's doing. Now that I'm taking it here and the trade is going against me, you will think, he does not know what he's doing. But you just have to, you won't be right every time. You won't be right every time. Okay, so you win some, you lose some. It's just the way trading works. You won't be right all the time. So that's going to be a loss. You can always check your trades here. So what I can do, just keep looking for other opportunities. Can you see how? But this chart is ranging. I wish it wasn't. Price hasn't still. Remember, this was the chart I was trading on earlier. No, I won't take this trade. Okay. We lost that trade, right? We lost it. The reason why, can you remember this chart also? I took this trade. Remember, let me show you. CAD CHF, that's it. Remember, I drew this line. I said I wanted price to break this structure, and price has broken this structure. So let's see. I think the uptrend has resumed. See, no matter how good you run the analysis, know that your trade is, you have a 50% chance of winning and a 50% chance of losing the trade. Please let that register in your head. No matter how good the setup looks, you have a 50% chance of winning it and also a 50% chance of losing it. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing is certain. Nothing is certain. You can do all the analysis in the world and you still lose a trade. If you are a trader, you will know what I'm talking about. Right? But what gives you an edge is, if you lose a trade, let's say I take the first trade, $1. If you lose a trade versus if you win a trade, how much will you earn if you won the trade? How much would you lose if it is a losing trade? Now, if you're winners, if you would earn more than you would lose whenever you take a trade, if you are assured, if you know that, okay, as I'm entering this trade, if I'm right, I'm going to make more money, right? Then you have an edge. So for Forex traders, this is what they do. Forex is a leverage product, meaning you can turn $10 to $100. That means that trade has 10x leverage or risk to reward, right? Now, if you take 100 of those trades and you lose 20%, no, you lose most of those trades, you lose 80%, you will still be profitable. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Your edge has played out. The trade, any trade you enter, there's a 50% chance of you winning or losing. But if you are to win, if the wins, whatever you win, is bigger than whatever you lost when you had a losing trade, then overall you'll be profitable. And I've played this thing out today, like in front of you, that okay, even with the fact that my win rate has been poor when I started this section, overall I've still not lost money. Remember, I started with 2891. I'm on 2893. And if this trade, this current trade, if this candle closes green, I will still make money, even though my win rate is low. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. What will scatter my own edge, what will make my edge scatter, is if I lose 9 consecutive trades, or if my win rate is now lower than 20%. If my win rate is lower than 20%, then I need to go and learn more. I need to go and learn from someone that can make me have a win rate of 50%, at least 50% or 40%. Then that means there's a problem. My win rate is lower than 20%. There's a problem. That means you've not learned how to trade. You don't know how to trade. But if your win rate is 40, 50, 60, 70%, then you're a top trader. And there is nobody, and I repeat it, don't be fooled by what you see on the internet. There is nobody that has 100% win rate. It's not just possible. You can't. It's not. You can't be right every time. It's not possible. You will win some trades. You will lose some trades. For you to even see someone that is 90% profitable, it's almost impossible. I can't even tell you for you to see 70% profitability. It's hard. It's hard. By the way, we won that trade. So W card CHF in the charts. Card CHF. Can you see my balance now? I started with 2891. It has increased. It has increased. And I've lost more trades that I've won. So I'm going to go for a buy option, and this will be my last trade for tonight. This will be my last trade for tonight. And the reason why I went for the call option, right, and the trade will expire for 5 minutes, is because of this inverted hammer. This candlestick pattern is in my book. This particular one. See, price is trying to break this area of support. Price is trying to break this area of support. Remember, I told you earlier that you don't draw support or a resistance by just a line. It's an area. So why is this thing not moving? Okay. This is an area of support. Yes. Oh, it actually broke it. You see, that's why it's good to draw lines. I'm just the stubborn type. I don't like to draw lines. It actually broke it. You can see it's clear. It's clear. This is an area of support. Price keeps bouncing off. Whenever it gets here, it bounces off. But this red candle broke it. But it could also be a fake breakout, because this particular candlestick, you see this green candle you are seeing here, it's telling me that, oh, price, the next candle that will form would most likely be a green candle. This running candle, because of the formation of an inverted hammer. Okay, so that's why I entered the call option. You saw that immediately I saw it. I saw the area of support. I just clicked it. I did not even, before I started analyzing. So let's see, we have less than 3 minutes to expiration. So after this trade, I will be done with this live, and I will be announcing the winner of today's live. The person would win 5,000 naira. I will announce the winner shortly. Okay, so we have 2 minutes to expiration. I'll be announcing the winner of this live. Shortly. So I'm just waiting for this trade to close. In about 1 minute 40 seconds, the trade will end. So let's see. Trading is actually a very lonely. It's very lonely trading. It's very lonely trading, because people will not understand you. You have to look at the chart. You have to analyze. You have to mark your areas. It's a lot of work, but that's the part people don't see. People will just keep seeing the money, They don't see the work you are putting into the craft. And it is not a business you enter and you are assured of profit. That's not how trading works. You put your money in it and you lose all your money. Because again, statistics have shown that 90% of traders always lose their money. It's only 10% of the of traders that are profitable. Okay, so we have 30 seconds to expiration. This should be a win. Can go to the 1 minute. Let's see what's happening on the 1 minute. Okay, it should be a win. Should be a win. We have 20 seconds left. It should be a win. It'll be a close one, but it should be a win. 10 seconds left. What the it's a loss. Can you see how crazy trading can be? Okay. Can you see how crazy trading can be? I need price to come down a little bit. I'm still going to enter for a call option here. Last 1 second. Can you see how? Imagine I was trading with 50% of my balance, and you can see price started to go up again. I want it. Oh shit! I think the entry is a bit early, but I've gone for another call because I think the buyers are still here. They still want to buy. They still want to buy these assets. So I think we might be spending some more time because I don't want this life to close in a loss. I want it to close in a profit. So we might be spending more than 1 hour. We might be spending more than 1 hour until we make a profit. Then I will end the live. So you might have to still stay with me for another 20, I don't know, maybe another 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So let's see. 9 minutes and price went against me. But I can equally tell you that I've been in trades that for 4 minutes, 10 seconds, I was in loss. Then the last 5 seconds, it turned into a profit. It's crazy. That thing can mess with your head. It can mess with your emotions. So you need to brace yourself that, okay, this thing you are doing, you have the skin for it. You have a tough skin for it. So let's see. I wish I entered around here. But it's fine. I think price will still come and test this place again. Just take